National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the visiting team and the home team. Leading the visiting Orbits. Look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the one back on the handoff. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Throwing out to the left, Cook! And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2.
Go! 60 Bison, 60.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Fourth down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Here we go. Hawks 70, Hawks.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just a field goal separates these two. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Orbits making a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Blown back, it's the handoff. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Really gay there on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Setting up to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And fourth and 4 coming up.
Results in a
The Elks lining up in punt formation. It's fielded at the 14. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Chicago getting set to take the field down. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And the defense waiting for him Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here comes their offense out again. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Virginia Beach first down.
Right up the gut. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to the well again. Space past the 35. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's a design boot. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Elks make it a 1-score game before halftime. For the point after, here's Narvison. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Elks cut it to a field goal game.
It's 10, Elks 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And this This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Setting him on the dive. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. All in left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Orbits will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Orbits make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Elk 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Elks and this running back headed back out for a new series. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
2nd and 10.
19
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To the air now on 1st and 10. He finds Brown right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
A gain of 6.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Orbits.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, You stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. Finds his man over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete down to the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another run here from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Sanker. And the Elks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
It's a gain of 22. And they're going to have a first down now. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Design quarterback run here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now a give on the counter. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here's a design run. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense running back out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Still has some space inside the 35. And that is a touchdown! The Elks now within 1 score in the fourth. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Elks get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. All right, here we go. Second down. They're going to try and throw it here. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Give now to the running back. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives him the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's go. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense to the line fast.
Cougar 19.
First down, play action. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Elks find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive. Brock, a field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
21. Orbits 20.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Setting up to pass. Brought in right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 34-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Let's go. 65.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll run for this. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He's dropping back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Now to throw. Complete out to the right. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Still sticking with the passing game. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.